That's you.
Hey, everybody.
I meant to tell you.
We're back. I'm starting dinner. We are going to have some beef tips and rice. And I'm just taking some stew meat and I'm cutting it up into small pieces, taking out any fat, because I personally don't like the fat.
Okay, now you got people in.
And I thought, since I haven't been live with you guys since before Christmas, that I would come live with you guys. So I'll be live with you all New Year's Day, cooking, making dinner. Because y'all know we got to do them collard greens and black-eyed peas and cornbread.
Becky, come look at this right quick. Pause.
Hang on, hold on, guys.
Does that look right?
Affirm. Yes, that's right.
Must be something you just did.
All right, let's get this one cut in half.
Yeah, I had no idea what that was. I didn't know if it was important.
It's one of my payments to Amazon. Like, for that stand, I didn't do cash on it, I did a firm.
Oh, that wasn't something new?
No, like paying 4 payments a firm.
Everybody said, what are you doing? What are you making?
I am cutting up stew beef into small pieces because I'm going to make beef tips and rice with it. So I'm sitting here cutting this meat into small pieces. And what I don't use, I'm going to seal up and put in the freezer.
But you are making beef tips and rice?
Yes, I'm making beef tips and rice.
Okay.
Hadn't been live with you guys in quite some time, so I felt like I needed to come on here and go live. I know everybody's wondering where we've been. Nowhere. We've just been chilling out. Taking a few days and just chilling out. I figure everybody was enjoying their families for the holidays. Like I said, I will be live with you guys for New Year's, doing New Year's dinner. And I know somebody out there is probably thinking, oh my God, she's taking so long. Well, this is the way I like to do mine. Everybody does things their own way. This is how I like to make beef tips and rice. I don't like big chunks of meat. So. And I don't like it when the store has them cut, because it's never cut the way I want it.
You just do you.
So I'm just doing me. What I did was I bought a pack of the stew meat, and I'm just cutting it into smaller pieces, taking the fat off, all the good stuff. I don't like the pieces with the fat because I cannot stand to get a piece and it be real, like, chewy from all the fat.
Virginia said that's what she does, cuts her meat small. Oh, this stuff's gonna be so good too.
Because I'm going to sear it up and then it's going to go in the oven for a little while. In this Dutch oven. We're going to make these tender.
Yeah, we had a good holiday. There was nobody here but Becky, myself, and Devin. Haley and the baby was gone. Michael's been gone.
We did not do Christmas.
So we had a great holiday. It was just peaceful. We did what we wanted to do.
We did not do Christmas this year.
We did decorations inside and out, and that was it. No dinner, none of that. She's making beef tips and rice. And I'm hoping some rolls to go with it. She's just doing her thing.
Some fat right there. Cut more pieces and the rest of it I'm going to freeze up for another time. What is it now?
Another Affirm
Okay.
for a different price.
All right.
Few people said they didn't do Christmas.
I'm sure we'll do it next year. The economy's been bad, and we don't know what's to come yet. Hopefully things are going to get better now, but we don't know that it is. And we did not want to drain our accounts and have to struggle.
Yeah, we come on a little early tonight. Figure we eat dinner at a decent time.
There's a lot of fat in that piece. Seems like everywhere I slice it, there's fat. I'm not eating the fat.
She's making beef tips and rice. And everybody said, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you all.
Yeah, Larry, I think she's going live New Year's Eve night.
Yeah, and I'm going to be live cooking on New Year's Day too.
Yeah, Lisa, I'm ready for a new year. Yeah, it's hot here. You can go outside barefooted, tank top, shorts.
It's been warm today. It has been warm. We've got all our doors open. Put all that fat in this bag. I'm going to tie it up before I put it in the trash. Because I don't want it to start smelling.
Yeah, it's got to go right down onto the road. That'll stink a house up, won't it?
All right, quickly I'm going to get this ready to put away. Won't take me a second. I've got a bag here.
Melody says she's making tater tot casserole.
Oh, that sounds good.
Good God, Robin said they're going to get, in Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
6.5 inches of snow Thursday.
Wow.
We got 0.
We're supposed to get really cold weather next week.
Yeah, it's going to get cold.
Now, whether we'll get any kind of winter weather, I don't know, but it's going to get really cold. Highs are going to be... Now, I tell you guys really cold, and some of y'all are going to laugh. Our highs are going to be like in the low 30s. And our lows are going to be down in the teens. But that's cold here in the South.
Michael said, I love all y'all's recipes. Bring back memories.
Oh.
Happy memories. And now we can have it again one day, can't we?
Yep. We put that in the freezer. Anywhere you can find to put it. I've got to organize that freezer one day.
It's about full.
It is full. There's nowhere for nothing.
The freezer's about as full as you can get it.
I know we needed 2 of them.
I mean, that's a good thing. Andrew said he got him a new wheelchair today.
All right.
Like having a brand new ride, ain't it?
Okay, I'm putting this on high because this is cast iron. And I'm going to be putting it in the oven. And I want to get it really hot because I want to sear this meat. And I know I cut it really small. And you're probably thinking, well, by the time you sear it, it's going to be done. It's still going in the oven.
Tara said her husband gave her a food sealer.
Awesome. I love mine.
Ooh, homemade chili. That sounds good.
Yeah, we'll probably be having some of that next week when it's cold. Homemade soups and chilies are good when it's cold.
I think she made some homemade chili about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And we just gotta let this get hot.
Rita said time for black eyed peas and collards.
I'll be cooking those live with y'all on New Year's Day. Look.
New Year's Day or New Year's Eve?
Day, not Eve. I got my collards right here. Ready to go.
You know, I've seen black eyed peas somewhere.
I put them in the pantry. We're going to have our collard greens, black eyed peas, cornbread, and whatever else I make to go with them.
And the bad thing, Becky and Michelle's the only one going to eat them if Michelle even comes over.
Michelle's coming over. We got to do some kind of cake or something for her birthday. And Mike should be home. He'll eat them.
Oh, Michelle's birthday is on the 1st, ain't it?
Yes.
Ooh, I couldn't do no deer meat chili. I'm a country boy all my life, but that's just one thing I won't eat.
Oh, I think I should have had the pan hot before I threw them in it. This way it's just wanting to boil the juice out of it. You know, I'm pulling them out. And I'm get that pan hot. I always mess up and do that.
Maybe that's something.
I always mess up and do that. Have too many of them in there at once before the pan gets good and hot.
No, I don't eat collards and black eyed peas. And yes, Michelle's birthday is on the 1st.
Yes, Michelle's a New Year's baby.
Definitely a baby. Sarah, I'll see if I can find it and repost it after the live.
What?
Well, her comment got deleted, but I thought she said fudge.
Okay. I want this pan to get hot so they sear as I drop them in.
Did you do some fudge?
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
I don't remember a video of her making just fudge.
There's a video.
She said she couldn't find it in the search bar.
There is one. Unless it got distorted and we deleted it. We've had a lot of Facebook videos that have gotten distorted lately.
I'll tell you in 1 second if it's there. I'm looking right now. I don't see one that says fudge.
And it's okay if my pan's getting black.
Yeah, I don't see the one that says fudge, girl.
It's just going to be flavor.
Yeah, that must have been one of the videos that got deleted. She's just, you ain't gonna be able to see in there, but she's just searing that meat before she puts it all together. Yeah, beef tips and rice. I can beat you to it, Linda.
Okay, I'm going to put my oven on 300.
Yeah, I was so young when Jimmy Carter was president. I told Becky, I was like between 11 and 14. So I didn't really have any bills other than buying gas for my vehicle. So I don't remember if he was a good president, a bad president, or...
We were kids.
Yeah, and I haven't done any research on Carter. Even though he's from Georgia where we're at.
He's from Plains, Georgia, and his family had a peanut farm. He started Habitat for Humanity.
They say he was a good
and
human
it's based
being.
right here in Atlanta, Georgia.
I've heard he was a good human being, but I don't know. I don't know if he was a good president or not. We got through it, though. If he was bad, we suffered through all the stuff that come from it.
I don't recall my daddy liking him, but I don't know.
That don't mean anything.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to dislike somebody.
Yeah.
Nobody likes everybody. Yeah, I thought he did a lot of humanitarian things.
He did. But as a president, I don't think my dad liked him as a president. Okay, guys, I'm taking 1 packet of that beefy Lipton onion soup.
Man, I needed to record that for the blooper reel.
Taking space. And I'm going to add about 2 cups of water to it.
He was a great man, not so great a president. I can't say either way.
He was definitely a good man. Him and his wife did a lot of charity work and stuff.
Well, then that's good. Anybody can mess up the president spot. That's probably a pretty...
I have nothing but good things to say about him myself.
Being the president is probably a pretty tough job. Even though everybody else is doing most of the work, but it's still...
I was a child. I don't recall his presidency, so I have nothing but good things.
Yeah. I just figure I vote the way I vote. Whoever's in there, ain't nothing I can do about it, you know?
You want to show them over in this pot?
I showed them a while ago, but it was steamy.
It's still steamy. Y'all can see how we've seared those up a little bit. I'm just searing the rest of the water out of them. Because I'm fixing to add my own.
Yeah, that's just, what kind of meat is it?
Stew meat that I cut in small pieces. Sometimes I do these just on the stovetop, but they come out tough. So I found out that if I put them in the oven for a little while,
They're tender.
they come out so much better. And there's a lot of my gravy mix on the bottom of my cup. Give me some of that juice. Let's rinse that out.
You want all that good stuff, don't you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to let this cook for probably about 30 minutes on 300. And then I'm going to add more liquid to it in this gravy mix and let it go like another 15 minutes or so in the oven. So total cook time in the oven for me is going to be about 45 minutes. If you cook them slow in the oven after you've seared them, they are really tender. When I cook them on the stovetop, they're always tough as hell. They're hard to eat.
Oh, it's going to be beef tips and rice.
Yeah, it's going to be beef tips and rice. And I use the stew meat that I cut it real small. You want to pull that back so I can open the stove?
Yeah.
And I'm going to do these with brown rice. I'm going to make brown rice to go with them. Trying to eat a little healthier.
Can you give me a cup?
Yes.
$5.
$5 Buster.
I'm broke.
He said I'm broke. Nuh-uh, we know you ain't.
Okay, my handles aren't hot, so let me adjust my oven rack so I can fit this in there. I'm going to use the pot holders because
I
after
think
I've
it
had
should
them in my
be.
hand for a second, they're a little warm.
That's what them things are for.
All right, y'all.
I didn't know what they were for.
So I'm going to let that cook a little while, and I'll come back later, or I'll do a reel and show you guys the finished beef tips. But they're going to be so good. They're going to have a lot of flavor, too. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks for hanging out with me. And remember now, we're going to be live New Year's Day doing our collard greens, cornbread, black eyed peas, yada, yada, yada. And I will be live at midnight New Year's Eve. So I'll see you guys then. Bye, y'all.